Emery, thank you. Great show to maybe stay inside and stream for the next day if you could. It's going to be very hot outside. You need to limit your time outdoors if you are tuning in from parts of Ontario or Quebec. We are talking about humidex values in the mid to high 40s for some, particularly the farther south and west you go. So the Western Ontario really taking the worst of it for Windsor and then up toward the London area. Even as you head farther north to communities like Parry Sound, we'll go there live this morning. This view courtesy of Northern Creations. The sun is shining. There's a little bit of a breeze, thank goodness, right now. But the biggest difference from today in comparison to yesterday is just how clear that sky is. And so not only are you dealing with the heat from the air temperature, but the humidity as well. But now the sun is shining as well. And we know that that just adds to how it feels outside. Now, in terms of why it's like this, we have a large upper ridge sitting in our atmosphere. When you have higher pressure high up in the atmosphere, it promotes sinking air, and as that air sinks, it compressionally warms, and so you get these hot parcels of air from the sun shining down at the surface. They rise and then they sink and they warm up even further, and it can just really enhance this event. Not only do you have this sinking air in terms of temperature, but then you also don't get a lot of movement of the lower atmosphere, and so pollution and air particulate matter can really settle in at the surface, and so air quality can reduce during an event like this, and you'll particularly notice it if you are a child, if you are elderly, if you're pregnant, if you have respiratory issues. You all are going to be more affected by this heat, just not only in terms of breathing, but also in a limited ability to regulate your body temperature. So there are the heat warnings. They will be in place today and tomorrow. There is a slight reprieve, both in temperature, but mostly with humidity for Wednesday. Farther north, Timmins, you are under a special weather statement. It's a one-day event for Northern Ontario, and you see that drop reflected here in the temperatures. Today is probably the worst of the days, I would say that, with the air temperature forecasted to be 37 for a city like Toronto, 36 for Ottawa, 36 in Montreal. We also have a greater amount of humidity. But what you see as we go into the extended forecast is that that drier air begins to move its way really slowly through the day on Tuesday. Come on, come on, come on. So we go into Wednesday, the dew points really dropping across the lower Great Lakes. So that's nice to see. We also have severe thunderstorms to talk about. Widespread severe thunderstorm watches in the pink, a warning for Thunder Bay. There's the cell moving in this morning. If you're in Northeast Ontario, including in Timmins, you're at risk for a severe thunderstorm later on today. But outside of that, we've got rainfall warnings just indicating how soggy it will be. Take a short break here on the show, but coming up.